Okay, welcome everyone to the Saturday morning yoga with Toms. Now let's start this Saturday's morning practice. Cross legs, seated position, and as usual, let's do a couple of circles moving forward. Inhalation, moving forward, exhalation back. Inhale forward, exhale back. You can have as wide or narrow the circles. Most important thing is to inhale, lead them forward, exhale back. So first comes the breath, then comes the movement. Inhale forward, exhale back. Change direction, forward the right. Other direction, inhalation forward, exhalation back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. You can also try to do ujjayi breathing, which means kind of a breathing with a sound like a Darth Vader. Inhale forward, exhale back. Inhale forward, exhale back. Let's come to the middle with inhalation, arms go up. Exhalation, bring them down into the cactus. Open up your elbows to the sides, spread the fingers, palms forward. Try to maintain 90-degree angles, look to the left. Inhalation forward, look to the right. Check your arms, whether they are in a 90-degree angles. Inhalation, look to your left, make sure they're still parallel. Exhalation, look to your right. Inhalation up, exhalation down. Inhale up, exhale down. Make sure that you still have those 90-degree angles. Inhale up, reach up, exhale down. Spread the fingers, elbows back. Inhale up, exhale down. Active, inhale up, exhale down. Let's go for a tabletop. Bring arms down on the ground. Align your palms with your shoulders, knees to your hips. Inhalation open, pelvis up, chin up, exhale close, chin to the chest, pelvis forward. Inhale open, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale close. Inhale open, exhale close. Let's bring our toes to the ground and lift our knees 1 centimeter off the ground. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Let's go to the plank. You can separate the legs and feet slightly apart and stay in the plank. Try to maintain the body straight. If you're not able to hold plank as long as you're holding, feel free to bring your knees on the ground anytime. If you feel it's a bit too easy, you can always go a bit more forward and have a bit more tension for your wrists. Strengthening the wrists and working also not only in the core, but also a bit more on the wrists. Choose your variation and let's go for side plank. Lifting up your left arm up, looking up. If this is too easy, also lift your left leg up. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Exhalation, go back to the plank. And switch sides. Right hand up. And if this is too easy, also you lift your right leg up. Look up towards your right hand. Make sure it's in one line with your left hand. Your chest is open and you're looking up. One more inhale. And with exhalation, go back into the plank to the tabletop. Let's bring your head down on the ground. You can stay here And go for a neck warm-up, going backwards using your hands for support. Or if you want, you can lift your legs up, walk towards, and do the same thing with legs up. And if you feel this is too easy, you can start lifting up the head as well from the ground, kind of in a downward facing dog. So you can stay here, pushing against and lifting up the head off the ground. Stay here and lift up the head off the ground, up and down. Any variation you feel like, working on the shoulders here, and just a bit of a neck as well. So choose your variation with the knees on the ground or off the ground, and try to lift up the head. Once in a while, lift up, work on your shoulders. No need to go all the way straight up here. Just lifting it 1 centimeter off the ground is enough. It's actually even harder to lift it and hold it 1 centimeter to go all the way up. Okay. Let's go down into the child's pose. Separate your arms, shoulder width apart, bring it up on the head, down on the ground. Hold it for 3. Deep inhale. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhale. Let's go up. Sitting on our legs. You can stay here or lift your toes and sit on your heels. Lift your right hand up, bend the elbow, and try to grab your hands behind the back. You can stay here or go for a twist towards your left side. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhalation to the middle. Exhalation, release. And change the sides. Inhalation, left arm up. Lift it up, bend the elbow. And try to grab both hands behind the back. Use the shawl, belt, or anything if you need to have a bind, have nicer connection between your hands. If they're not reached, don't worry. Stay here or go for a twist, looking towards your right shoulder, your right side. Hold it for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhalation, twist a bit more. Inhale. Hold. Exhalation, twist. 2. 1 more. Inhale. Exhale, twist as much as you can. Look even more. And with inhalation to the middle. Exhalation, release. Arms. Relax the shoulders, shake. Let's do a couple of shoulder rolls. Inhalation, shoulders up and back. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale up. Exhale down. Change direction. Inhalation up. Exhalation down. Up and forward. Inhale up. Exhale. Inhale up. Exhale. Let's go for a downward facing dog. Lift the knees off the ground, walk the legs. Walk the downward facing dog. And this is for the beginners, sometimes very challenging pose, so don't worry if you're struggling. The most important aspects for the downward facing dog is to have the arms straight. First, you straighten your arms, you don't have them bent to the sides. Straighten your arms. Make sure that the palms are on the ground, flat, and the middle fingers or index fingers are parallel to each other. So briefly lift up your head to see your hands. Make sure that your hands are firmly on the ground. Second thing, you want to make sure that your head is between arms and looking back between your legs. So your neck is relaxed completely, falling down with the gravity. And then you push your chest closer to your knees, straightening your spine. Your hips go back and up. Even more, emphasizing the stretch between shoulders and hips, strengthening your spine. You can keep the legs bent and heels off the ground, pushing your chest closer to the knees. And once you have the maximum extension of your shoulders, you start straightening your legs and maybe even bringing your heels on the ground. You can continue walking the dog or just stay here, pushing on your shoulders and the chest and relaxing here for a couple more breaths. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. With inhalation, bend the knees, jump or step forward, half air. Have the spine parallel to the ground. You can bring your arms up to the shins. So you want to be straight here. Let's open up the arms parallel to the side, cross position. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Right hand on the ground, bend the right knee, left leg straight, left arm up. Twist. Open up. Stay here for 4, 3. Very good. Pay attention to your form. Make sure the arm is not waving to the sides. You want it to be straight up, looking up, chest open. Exhalation. Bring your left arm on the ground. Same thing for other side. Twist. Bring your right arm up. Straighten your right leg. Bend the left. Tātad iztaisnojam labo kāju, saliecam kreiso. Labā roka augšā. So stay here twisting with each exhalation, a bit more, and make sure your hand is reaching up straight, active. And with exhalation, both hands on the ground, forward bend. You can stay here, forward bending, or grab those elbows and go from side to side. If you feel a bit more adventurous, you can also bring your arms behind the back. Try to straighten your legs as much as you can and bring your chest closer to your legs, closer to your knees. Let's slowly, vertebrae by vertebrae, stand up into the mountain pose. Let's start the foundation of the mountain pose. So today we are Saturday and we're working on our foundations, alignment and posture. So we want to have a hips slightly forward. So normally the average person will have the butt slightly backwards, so we want to compensate for that. So we put the hip slightly forward. Not too much, we don't want to be forward as well. So we want to be parallel straight. So we compensate, and it's not useful to have arms behind the back and checking if the butt is straight line, you can have it going outwards, or it's even going slightly inwards. Second, we work on contraction of abdominal muscles. We also want to be bringing in the stomach, so we're sucking all the air out and not able to breathe. That's not the intention. The intention here is not to have it outwards, bulging, just going out, showing the world how much you ate in your breakfast, whatever. So intention is to have it contracted flat. Not inside, not outside, flat. Next one, we're going for a chest. Open up the chest, shoulders back and down, arms to the sides. Open them up to the front or straight like a soldier next to the legs. Feet together, toes touching each other, heels touching as well, chin slightly tucking, and top of the head facing upwards. Once you're done here, proud, straight, and completely aware of all your body, let's go for warrior one. Step your left leg back, arms go up, and stay here for 4 deep breaths. So in warrior 1, you want to have your left leg straight. You can have your heel on the ground with the leg pointing 45-degree angle forward, or lift your heel off the ground. Your hips facing forward, arms going up in a straight line. Let's go for warrior 1 towards the left side. First we straighten both legs facing forward, then we bend the left leg, face the hips and chest forward, bend the knee, 90-degree angle, arms stay up, so you want to have the 90-degree angle going up and 90-degree angle going back. Pay attention, straighten your right leg, arms reaching up, shoulders also slightly up. Make sure you still see your toes, so from eyes to knee to your toes, you should be seeing them. So if you're not able to see toes, that means that you're most likely going over, which is not good for the knee. So you don't want to be over your knee. So you want to be up or slightly less. So it's better to be slightly less than 90. And with inhalation, open up to the middle, arms in a cross. Let's go forward bend. Arms in a cross, forward bend, legs straight. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Bring arms behind the back and grab them by the elbows. Or if you prefer, you can also have reverse namaste. And exhalation forward and all the way down. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhalation, lift up, parallel to the ground. Keep the arms behind the back. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Let's have a twist towards your left side. Keeping arms same position. 3, 2, 1. Inhalation to the middle. Exhalation, twist to your right. Arms still behind the back if you can. Try to have the spine parallel to the ground. 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation to the middle. Arms in a cross. Exhale here. Inhale up. Bring your feet a bit closer to each other, 2 hip width apart. Arms on your waist. And let's open up for Trikonasana. So inhalation, arms go up to the sides, and we side bend towards your left side. So you want to have an alignment. Chest straight, hips straight facing forward, and you go side bending towards your left side. You might be staying up here to maintain the alignment, or you might be going lower and lower. Make sure that your chest is in one line with the leg. So what the typical problem with the students is that in order to go lower, they lean forward. So alignment is not anymore with the leg. So in order to touch the ground, people usually bend forward, which is not the correct. We want to have straight line, side bending towards your left side, right hand up. And you maybe even can have your left hand on the ground, touching your toe. With inhalation, stand up. And let's open up for the right side. So the right leg toward the right side. Slide down your right hand down. Lift up the chest. Look up towards your left one. Make sure you're still aligned with your body, with your arm, with your leg. You can go as low as you can, while still maintaining alignment with your leg and the chest. Stay here for 3. Both legs straight, look up. 2. And 1. Inhalation, arms up to the sides. And let's go for Parivrtta Parshvakonasana. So we bend the left leg, bring arms in front of the chest, rotate arms in front, and bring your right elbow or right shoulder on the left leg. Twisting open, arms in front of the chest, looking up. You can stay here with your right leg firmly on the ground or lifting it here off the ground. Choose your variation. 3, 2, 1. Inhalation, stand up. Arms across. Now let's do the same thing for other side. So bending the right leg, 90-degree angle, arms in front of the chest, break position. Bring your left elbow or shoulder closer to your right knee. Make sure your left leg is straight and open up. Twist, looking up. Hold it for 3. Distribute the weight equally between both legs. 2. Just a bit more. 1. Inhalation, stand up. Arms in across. And with exhalation, arms to the waist or behind the back, grabbing your elbows, and go for a Parshvottanasana. Opening up towards your left side, both legs 2 feet apart, exhaling forward and towards your left leg straight. Here you want to try to have the straight spine, open chest. It helps you have the hands behind the back, maintain the spine. You don't want to be crouching and slouching. Your correct form for today is to have awareness of your body, of your posture. So it's better to start one more time from up here, open chest, straight spine, and going as low as you can without bending the back. Stay here or anywhere you can go until you feel the tension in your legs, lower back, wherever it comes first. And with inhalation, come up to the middle, and let's do the same thing for other side. So opening up towards the right side. Right leg facing forward, left leg 45-degree angle forward. Open up the chest, straighten the spine, maybe even look up. And with exhalation, forward bend, maintaining open chest. Hold it here, and the same as before, you want to have alignment with your body. You don't want to be going sides. Be straight, open. You don't want to be bending your back, looking to your knee. You should be looking straight down or maybe even slightly forward. Spine nicely flat. And with inhalation, stand up, middle, release the arms, shake them if you need to. And let's go for a tree pose. Start with right leg. So put your weight on the right leg, bring your left leg up. You can have it down here, tiptoeing on the ankle, below the knee or above the knee. Please don't put your leg on the knee because that's a risk of injury of the knee if you lose the balance. So it's safer to put it below or above. Choose your arms. Okay, anywhere, the easiest is to have the arms straight, like going on a pole, slack line. So having the arms makes easier. If you have them up above the head in a prayer position, it's a bit harder. And the next one, once you have your legs in the position, arms in the position, start paying attention or continue paying attention to your breathing and gaze. So gaze, the easiest, goes from up to down, travel, lifting, 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 until you start shaking, losing the balance, having a falling tree. And then, once you have it at the maximum, put it a bit lower and maintain the posture, tree pose, balance, and concentration. 2 things to pay attention here is that don't worry, each day you have a different sense of balance, so don't worry, one day it comes easy, other day a bit more difficult. Another thing is that each side is a bit more different as well. So let's bring the arms down and hug your left knee to the chest. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Open up your left knee to the left side. Look to the right. Stay here with your left hand on your left knee, or if you want, you can try to open up your left leg straight, grabbing by the toe. Choose your variation. Stay in a position for 3, 2, and 1. If you're having the legs straight, bring it back by the knee, and exhalation, grab ankle, bring the both knees together. Bring the heel to your butt. You can stay here with lifting up your right hand up, or lean forward into the dancing warrior, lifting up your left knee higher up, straightening your leg, pulling your leg back, arm still holding, leaning forward, reaching your left hand back, right hand forward. Stay here for 3, 2, 1. Exhalation. Try to bring your right hand down on the ground and do a standing split. You can have the legs straight up or keep reaching with your left leg bent. Choose your variation, whichever works for you. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Inhalation, slowly, control. Stand up. Arm up. Let's meet everyone here who decided to stay here. Bring your knees together. Open up the chest. And with exhalation, release your legs downward. Shake them if you need. And let's go. Same for the other side. So start with the tree pose. Bring your leg, right leg up. Find the position with your leg. Make sure it's either below or above the knee. Tātad pievērš uzmanību, kā kāja ir vai nu virs ceļgala vai zem ceļgala. We open up our right knee towards right side. Find a position with the arms, wherever you feel like today. Un skatiens ir ceļam uz augšu, tik līdz sākam zaudēt līdzsvaru. Skatienu nolaižam uz zemāk un paliekam pozīcijā. So stay in your tree pose. Open the chest, pay attention to the breath, and try to focus your gaze in a still spot in front or above you. So try to avoid wandering around like a nomad, wandering around, never staying any place longer. So I want to be focused, stay in one still spot, and staring at that spot. Digging deeper and deeper. And with exhalation, bring your arms down, hug your right knee towards your chest. Hold it for 3. Knee higher up. 2. And 1. Open up your right leg towards the right side. You can stay here and looking towards your left, or grab your big toes and straighten your right leg towards the right side and keep looking to the left. Hold it for 4, 3, open the chest, twist, 2, and 1. Return back with bending leg, knee to the side, grab your right ankle, bring it closer to your sitting bones, both knees together. Inhalation, left arm up. Option 1, stay here. Pirmā opcija, paliec šeit. Option 2, go for dancing warrior, leaning forward, right knee higher up, straightening your right leg, bringing it backwards, reaching, stretching your right hand, left hand forward, holding for 4, 3, look forward, 2, and 1. Bring your left hand on the ground. You can keep the right hand on your ankle or release them on the ground and have a standing split from here. Choose your variation and stay here for 3, 2, 1. Inhalation, slowly, with control. Stand up, reach your left hand up, both knees together. Exhalation, release, feet together. Step forward in front of the mat into the mountain pose. 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara. Up. Inhalation, arms go up. Exhalation, forward. Inhalation, halfway. Spine parallel around. Reach forward. Activate your back. Exhalation, arms and ground. Jump or step back to the plank and still exhaling. Lower yourself down on ground or stay in a lower plank. With inhalation, upward facing dog. Exhalation, downward facing dog. You can stay here in a downward facing dog, enjoying stretching your spine, bring your shoulders closer to the ground, stretching it. Hold it for 3 more breath. Inhale. Exhale deeper into a downward facing dog. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more. Inhale. Straighten deeper downward facing dog. Exhalation, and with next inhalation, jump or step forward. Halfway up. Spine parallel to the ground. Reach. Exhalation, forward. All the way down. Relax. With inhalation, stand up. Arms up. Exhalation, mountain pose. Let's do 1 more round, but this time you try to do it on your own breathing, synchronizing the movement with the breath. First comes the breath, then comes the movement. So pay attention and feel. And this is good exercise for you to notice how good you know your sun salutations. Now let's start and meet in a downward facing dog. Relax here in downward facing dog or go for a child's pose whenever you feel like during the class. So make sure your neck is relaxed, looking between your legs, maybe even up to your stomach, to your belly. Straight arms pushing back, shoulders up, butt reaching back and up, straightening your spine. Let's stay here for 1 more deep inhale. Feel the belly. Exhalation deeper into the downward facing dog. Inhalation, bend the knees, step forward, halfway up. Spine parallel to the ground. Exhalation forward, all the way down. Relax. Inhalation, stand up, arms up. Exhalation, mountain pose. Let's do 2 rounds of Surya Namaskara back. Same as before. First time together, second time you do it in your own, and try to pay attention what you know already quite well, and maybe there are some still small dark spots you kind of don't know what to do. So don't worry, now let's start. With inhalation, bend the knees, chair pose. Arms go up, tilt the pelvis forward, open up the chest. Exhalation, straighten the legs, forward, all the way down. Inhalation, straighten the spine, parallel to the ground. Reach forward, activate. Exhalation, arms around, jump or step back into the lower plank. Lower yourself down or relax on the ground. With inhalation, upward facing dog. You can keep the knees on the ground or have them up. And with exhalation, transition into the downward facing dog. Fix your downward facing dog, and for the next inhalation, bring your right leg between the hands, bend it 90-degree angle, and lift your arms up into warrior one. Same as we practiced before, arms up, hips facing forward. And with exhalation, arms go down and down, stepping back, lowering yourself down and down. Make the movement as long as your breath. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Next inhalation, your left leg. Step forward between arms. Bend it 90-degree angle, lifting up. Arms go up, hips forward, open chest. Reach up, and with exhalation, arms go down and ground. Step back, lower plank. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. Stay here in downward facing dog, relaxing, stretching your shoulders. And as usual, always first priority is to synchronize movement with the breath, with your breath, not with mine, with yours. So once you have clear how fast you're breathing, always make the movement as long as the breath, not the other way around. Don't try to squeeze. So the idea is to start the movement with the breath and finish with the breath. So if you need to move faster than I'm doing, feel free to do that in order to synchronize the movement as long as your breath. And let's go forward with inhalation. Bend the knees, jump or step forward. Halfway, spine parallel to the ground. Exhalation, forward, all the way down. Inhalation, bend the knees, chair pose, arms go up. Exhalation, mountain pose. Take one more deep breath here and prepare mentally for having a Surya Namaskara on your own, synchronizing each movement with your own breath. Well, let's start. Inhaling. Let's meet everyone here in downward facing dog. And the next inhalation, bend the knees, step forward, half left, spine parallel to the ground. Exhalation, forward, all the way. Inhalation, bend the knees, chair pose, arms up. Exhalation, straighten legs into the mountain pose. Let's step left leg back. Separate legs, 2 hip width apart, maybe even wider. And let's bend the knees, go for horse stance. Arms in the front, stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Bring your arms down on the ground, maybe even your elbows. Try to sit low as low as you can. opening up your hips. If it's hard, you can bring your arms on top of your knees, have a support. Choose your rotation. Let's bring those legs closer together and sit down into the squat. Here from the squat, go from side to side, opening up your hips. You can have your arms in front of you, however you feel. You can start pushing your knees closer to each other and pushing your elbows farther apart. So it's opposite action, push, pull, push, pull. Let's go down on the ground, sitting on your sitting bones and opening up legs up to Navasana. So lift up your legs, have them parallel to the ground, open up the chest, straighten the spine. Arms right next to the legs. You can use your arms for support if you need. Stay here a bit longer, or you can straighten your legs straight up and try to bring them as high as you can. Let's hold it for 3 more breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 3. Inhale. Exhale. Pay attention to the breath. 1 more inhale. Exhalation. Cross the legs, arms on the ground. Lift the butt off the ground. You can keep your legs off the ground, bringing your knees closer to the chest, or have them on the ground, only lifting up your butt. Or you can go for L sit with your legs straight in front of you, maybe on the ground, maybe off the ground. Choose your duration, and let's return back to the Navasana, second round. Choose your posture, open up the chest, straighten the spine, then the legs. Hold it for 4 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 4. Smile. Enjoy the practice. Inhale. Exhale. Do your best. Inhale. Exhale. 2. 1 more inhale. Exhalation. Same position. Arms on the ground. Cross the legs. Lift them up if you can, or just the butt off the ground. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Final round of Navasana. Bring your legs up into the balance on your sitting bones. Let's stay here for 5 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. 5. Inhale. Open up the chest. Exhale. 4. Inhale. Don't worry if your legs start shaking. Use your hands for support. Inhale. Exhale. 3. 2 more. Inhale. Straighten the spine. Open the chest. Exhale. 2. 1 more. Do your best. Inhale. Exhalation. Cross the legs. Arms on the ground. Lift the butt off the ground. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. On the ground. Let's go for Vinyasa. You can shake your legs before. So straight legs, inhalation, arms go up, exhalation forward and all the way down. Here you have multiple options. You can bend your legs and bring your chest resting on your knees. But keep your legs active and use your hands or anything else to pull them back. Make sure your spine is straight and chest is open. Don't try to go leaning forward. Try to bring your head closer to the knees. Here the most important part is the hamstrings and lower back. So straighten your spine, open your chest. Make sure that you're actually working on your lower back. Not living in the illusion that, oh, I can go deeper if I bend my back. It's illusion. So open your chest, straighten your spine, bend your knees if you need to, work in your lower back. If your focus is lower back, bend them. If you want to work equally both, keep them straight. Grab your legs if you can, reach forward, and relax. Stay here for 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, sit up, bring your right knee towards the chest, right leg behind the back, closer to sitting bones. Inhalation, left arm up, exhalation, Marichasana side twist. You can stay here, twisting towards right, or have a bind behind the back, wrapping your hands around and still twisting towards your right. Make sure your left leg is still active, which means toes pointing upwards and slightly back. Straight leg, deep inhale into the belly. Feel the stomach coming out, touching your leg. Giving a gentle massage, exhalation, twist, and look more towards your right. One more inhale. Exhalation, release. Return to the middle, shake your legs. Let's go for other side Marichasana. Stay on the left side. Bend your left leg towards the chest, left arm behind the back, closer to the spine. You want to have the straight spine here. If you're having an arm wider apart, you're just leaning, your spine is collapsing. Have it straight, proud. Inhale, open. Exhale, twist. Same as before, you can stay here or have a bind behind the back. For the bind, your arm goes, so this time it's the right arm, it goes from left side of the left knee, wraps around and goes around behind the back, twisting, looking towards your left shoulder. Hold it for 3. Make sure your left leg is still active. Don't forget your legs. 2. Deep inhale. Feel your stomach touching the leg. Exhalation, release. Return back to the middle. Shake your legs. Let's go for a butterfly. Open up the butterfly. Open up the feet as a book. Use your elbows, your arms. Open up your legs a bit more. And stay here, flying your butterfly, getting ready for liftoff, for a transformation. Or you can lean forward, trying to touch your toes with your forehead. Choose whichever variation you feel like doing, and then do your best. With inhalation, straighten your spine, open the chest, and sit up into the balancing position. So we grab our toes and lift our legs off the ground, open the chest, straighten the spine. You can stay here or try to play around with your legs and maybe opening them up to the sides straight. Maintain the chest open and straight. Hold it for 3, 2, 1. Bring the legs together in front of you. Hold it for 3. Try to have them straight. 2 and 1. Release slowly with control. Find yourself down on the ground into the lower boat pose. So your legs hovering above the ground, your spine flat, arms above the head. Hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Bend the legs, release, relax. Setu Bandhasana. You can grab your ankles, lift the heels, lift the pelvis up off the ground, open up the chest. Arms on your ankles, stay here for 3, 2, 1. Exhalation over yourself on the ground. One more round. Do the same posture or go for a bridge, Urdhva Dhanurasana. With inhalation, prepare in the posture, lift up. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. With exhalation, lower yourself down on the ground. Relax. Hug your knees towards your chest. Open up legs into happy baby pose. Grab the edges of the feet from outside. Bring your knees closer to the ground. Open up your legs. Stay here for a couple of breaths. Relax. Let's go for shoulder stand. Lifting up, butt of the ground. Using your arms for support for your lower back. Lift the legs and hold the posture for 4 deep breaths. Pay attention to your belly. With inhale, it comes out. Exhalation, relax. Goes a bit inside. Inhale, filling up. Exhale. Relax. 3. Inhale. Lift high up, straighten your line. Exhale. 2. Inhale. Exhalation. 1. Bring your legs down on the ground, butt on the ground. Lift up into the cross leg position. Yoga Mudra. Bring the arms behind the back, interlace the fingers. Open up the chest. Lift the hands up. Exhalation forward and all the way up. Stay here for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation. Sit up. Keep the arms behind the back, lifting up. Open the chest. Exhalation. Release. Relax. Let's change the crossing of the legs. Bring your opposite leg in front of you. You can have a lotus, full lotus, or just cross leg like me. Bring arms behind the back. Change the grabbing, putting opposite thumb on top of the other. Unfamiliar way. Inhale, open up the chest, lift arms. Exhalation forward and all the way down. Hold it for 4, 3, 2, and 1. Inhalation, sit up, release arms into the cross leg position. Let's do a bit of a breathing as well. And today let's do quadratic breathing, which means inhale for a count of 4, 5, or 6. Then hold it for same count. Exhale for same and hold for same. So let's say you choose 5, so inhale 5, hold for 5, exhale for 5, and hold for 5. You can count as fast as you want, but keep sure that you always are breathing the same duration. I will guide you through the first 2 rounds and then continue on your own. Inhale, hold, exhale, hold, inhale, hold, exhale, hold, continue on your own breathing, your own speed. Slowly return back to the normal breathing. Let's lay down on the ground for the last posture, Savasana. So once you're done with your breathing exercise, lay down without a rush, separate the feet, hip width apart, open up arms, slightly apart from the body, palms facing upwards. Try to relax your body completely. Bring your lower back closer to the ground. Your chin slightly tucked in so your neck is also flat. Go through the whole of your body, scan it through, and pay attention. Try to release all the tension in your muscles, everywhere in your body. With each inhalation, observe, and with each exhalation, release and relax, melting into the ground, feeling heavier with each exhalation, releasing all the one a bit bigger. And once you feel pretty confident about relaxing, start switching your focus, your attention to your breath. And the focus here is just to observe without judgment, cleanly observe, release the breath, your natural state. So don't try to control the length of the breath, depth of the breath. Don't try to impress yourself how slow you can breathe or anything else. Just release, accept yourself at the moment exactly how you are. Express gratitude towards yourself for finding time, and then release everything and concentrate just on your breath. Deep breath in. Exhaling, start moving fingers and toes, introducing gentle movement into the body. When you're ready, have a nice little stretch here. Then roll on to the right side, bending your legs. Stay here, relaxing for as long as you want. And whenever you're ready, sit up to the easy seated cross-leg position, or any other seated position you prefer. Open up the chest, strengthen the spine, keep the eyes closed. Observe your body. Nuovo tiene. Coyotes. And then switch the awareness to the mind. What kind of thoughts you have, what kind of emotions running around in your mind. Antalya, nuovo prav. Kādas domas un emocijas skraida. Let's express gratitude towards yourself, finding time to practice together. And let's finish the class chanting mantra Om, which consists of 3 sounds, Ha, O, and M. With inhalation, arms go up together in a great position above the head. Exhalation, bring it down in front of the chest. With inhalation, prepare for a chant, and today let's do it 3 times in a row. Inhale. Return to the normal breathing once more. Express gratitude towards yourself for finding time to practice together Saturday morning. Let's open up the eyes. Thank you very much everyone for joining me. Namaste. Thank you very much for joining me for this class. Wish you a nice day. Remember to smile, to give a positive feedback loop for your body. Remember to stay present. If you ever lose temper or find yourself in a bad mood, return to the present moment, return to the breath. With that said, thank you very much. Feel free to like, share, contribute in any way, and see you on the next one.